Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Fred, where I am playing Final Fantasy XIV. Next episode we did more main story, where we liberated the Alamegan Quarter now down here. And this episode we're going to go and continue. Liz has gone to deliver Fordola into the custody of the Alliance, leaving Manago and her men to hold the residential district and stand nearby. Or stand ready. Once the Alliance has breached the main gates and commenced their assault, the Resistance forces will push through the entrance here and join the fray. In that case, I will remain here. My search for Krile took me into the city proper, and my familiarity with their defenses may prove useful to the Resistance. Understood. I shall instruct Ironvault and his unit to render support as well. They were tasked with securing the Aetheryte, as I recall, with Merlin. Southwest. Are we with cattle to be led to slaughter? Yeah, I mean, no! That's pretty good. Ah, yes. A city that is basically never used. Spoiler. Plan is set. It's all the way to the northwest. Yeah, that's the one over there. Gotcha. Got it. Gods, Krile. It's so good to see you again. Fear the worst. Wasn't your fault. You saved me. All of you. Thank you. Now departing shortly for Porta Praetoria to rejoin the main host. Ironfall, I would have your unit remain here with Thancred, but you might support the resistance troops in the coming battle. Understood. We won't let you down. Trust you will refrain from doing anything I would not. We are both far too young to die. Right. No noble sacrifices. Got it. Then, Krile, let us be off then. Let me also go and see about getting those quests and the ether current that is near there. Ha 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 ha! While I do a big stretch. Ugh. Although, I'm gonna get sent out anyway in some kind of direction, so... Rauban! I think this may be voice acted.
Ah, the heroes of the hour. Not content with securing the residential district, you gifted me an Imperial commander. What are you after, a medal?
The work is its own reward, General. I must say, however, that Fordola's claims were not a little disturbing. What manner of power could Xenos have acquired that might equal an Icon?
Might she speak of our missing Omega?
Very possibly. The Empire's fondness for comparable Allagan technologies is exceedingly well documented. Have we made any progress with our own investigation?
None. The search goes on in earnest, but Cid has thus far found nothing of note. Mayhap the Garleans beat us to it. If they were working desperately to repair the machine, that might explain their decision to remain within their walls.
Ah, Lys. I trust you surrendered Fordola into custody without incident. We were just discussing the pilot's claims.
About Xenos and his newfound powers. She hasn't said a word on the subject since we rescued Krile, even when the interrogator asked nicely.
Mayhap I can offer some insight into her claims, or at least into the facility and the experiments they conducted during my time there. Though my memories of the period are somewhat muddled, there are a few things I remember with painful clarity.
Thancred told us only that Fordola had undergone some manner of treatment.
Yes. It is a place wholly dedicated to the creation of enhanced beings, whom they refer to as the Resonant. As I understand it, the process aims to imbue a test subject with the qualities of an individual with demonstrated magical aptitude. This entails the mechanical extraction and transfusion of some manner of primordial essence.
So that's how Fordola improved so fast. I knew there had to be something. She wasn't half as strong or quick to predict my attacks when we first met. If it weren't for Oriange's siphon thingy, I really don't think we'd have beaten her.
My humble scheme asked far more in the execution than it required in the conception, I do assure thee.
Hello there.
Oh, you've got to stop doing that.
In calling upon Lady Alisaie after her defeat, I was most intrigued to learn of the apparent effortlessness with which Fordola countered her attacks. 'Twas as if she knew the blade's destination ere its journey began. A most impressive feat under any circumstances, but an almost miraculous one when considered in the context of Fordola's unfamiliarity with my lady's arts. How then could she so perfectly predict an unknown opponent's every move? After much deliberation, I surmised that Fordola may be possessed of a preternatural ability to divine meaning from the fluctuations of an individual's ether and to instinctively react. To employ a metaphor, one might say that she was attuned to the whispers of my Lady Alisaie's soul.
Wait, have you not just described a manifestation of the Echo?
I had no conclusive proof. The available anecdotal evidence suggested only that Fordola was uncommonly sensitive to etheric fluctuations, and 'twas this which led me to develop my stratagem. I would fashion a device with the capacity to generate a massive disruption in the surrounding ether. If, as I suspected, Fordola's senses were indeed questing for the most minor of oscillations, the shock of exposure to a more amplitudinous etheric waveform would be akin to a debilitating bout of ether sickness.
How ingenious. I note that the success of your plan hinged on your device's wielder remaining ignorant of its purpose, lest Fordola divine your intent.
Indeed so, Master Alphino. All things considered, 'twas a most fortuitous outcome.
That's putting it mildly. In any event, if Oriange is correct, that would mean these Resonant have been granted the power of the Echo via artificial means. A sobering thought, to say the least, and one which makes me wonder what else Xenos has in store.
Whatever the Viceroy's newfound powers, I know of none better equipped to face him. And face him you must. For there is now but one path forward, and it leads straight to Alamigo.
And it's not as if we came unprepared. We've got all our friends and allies fighting for the same thing. Honestly, right now, I feel like we could take on anyone and win. And I mean anyone.
Victory's as good as ours.
Exactly. Oh, I wouldn't want to be in Xenos' boots. Not with the likes of us coming to get him. Right, I'd best get back to the residential district. Thancred and the Resistance forces are waiting.
It is time we join the main host. Kryl, in light of your recent ordeal, might I suggest that you remain with the rearguard for now?
Oh, if you insist. Just this once.
If I may, General, is there aught Lynn and I can do to assist with final preparations? I'm glad you asked. Pippin performed, what? informed me mere moments ago that all forces are in position and that we are ready to commence the assault. Not remains but to notify the Alliance commanders. If you have no objections, I shall be glad to have you do the honors, Lynn. You're instrumental to the success of Operation Archon. You helped to bring an end to the Dragonsong War. You're a hero to the people and a symbol of hope. Some might judge it an empty gesture, or worse, a waste of your talents. But I know it would mean much to everyone here. Huh. That used to be the one to bring me word. By the Fury, it is good to see you, my friend. You, who stood with us in our direst hour, will ever be an inspiration to my countrymen and to me, though Ishgard's debts can never be repaid. It is my hope that our deeds this day shall go some small way to redressing the balance. Yep. Yep. All is ready? Very well. Though many will fall in the coming battle, how many more shall know liberty for their sacrifice? There's a time for peace and a time for war. Even a matron understands this. We who have received of hers and the elemental's blessings now go to stand for Eorzea and her children. It's time then. No, this is not my theater of choice. We will play our parts. Our cannons care not either way. That battery has sunk enough ships to fill a fleet. It is not like to be bested by a gate. It is done then. Thank you then for humoring an old bull. Mustum, Adder, and Ishgardian forces are in position, General. Since forces in the Alamegan quarter are ready and await our signal. What does that have to do with the deed itself? Indeed. I don't really need this casting things anymore. Pathetic. Level 70! Hey! Would have seen this one coming. Okay. Sure. Whatever. Right then, I must go to my men. I shall be leading the first charge to the breach. And we shall head to the front. Pippin has command of our artillery outside the gate. He'll not be hard to find. Ah, but before you go, I have a final favor to ask. Give this to my son. He will understand. Never hear the yelling of many people. Captain Adair, I presume. I've spoken with members of the Scions, and if I may be so bold as to ask, is it true that you learned some Far Eastern techniques from moving underwater as freely as a fish? It was not an exaggeration. Incredible! Would you be willing to put that ability to use for us? If so, I have an agent stationed underneath those towering steps by the lock who would dearly love to speak with you. So now we are kind of in an awkward little position, my friends. Where I've reached the level 70 main quest, which means that I can in theory go and do my job quests right now. However, I feel like the story is like so ready and poised, so I'm gonna finish the main story first, and then we're gonna go back for the level 70 job quest. Ah, adventure, I need your aid in saving the souls that are dead. Pray excuse me, it sounded more dramatic than I intended. My name is Betha, by the way. You have probably heard how the Empire took great pains to quash the religions of this land, for fear of the appearance of primals. But the Imperials even went so far as to forbid the harmless ceremonies folks performed to honor their fallen. As a result, the locks are now haunted by a host of restless shades, who were denied their last rites, and sadly brute force is the only way to banish them. I spent such spare time as I have sending these spirits on to the next world, but there's only so much one woman can do. Any aid you could offer would be greatly appreciated. You will find many an unquiet spectre roaming the tombs to the northeast. Pray send them onto their final rest. So, another thing for a final duty, I will not have all my abilities, since I get abilities at level 70. Captain Adair, you are well known for your deeds as a soldier. On this day, however, I would call upon your broad experience as an adventurer. As for the situation at hand, it would seem that part of our patrol route has been claimed as territory by a fearsome zoo nestling. yet we cannot simply choose to circumvent the area, unless we risk providing an unobserved entry point for Imperial scouts. My men and I will gladly go toe-to-toe with any military opponent, but nothing in our training has prepared us to combat a foe which can soar through the ravines and swoop down upon us with impunity. My comrade here almost lost his arm in such an attack, and I fear it is only a matter of time ere the creature makes a kill. Unless you kill it first. The nestling surveys its domain from a narrow pillar of a rock to the northeast. Pray find this predator, and end to the threat to our patrols. So many quests, Jesus. Jesus Christ, mate. You're Lynn, aren't you? The famous soldier and adventurer? It might be that I'm asking about my station, but I could use your help with a bit of a problem. I've been tasked with rounding up a couple of nasty waifkin, and I have to admit to the fact that they're too much for me to handle. For a hero like you, however, I suspect they'd be not more than a spot of light exercise before breakfast. Have you seen those monstrous yabbies crawling about south to the White Ale? I have some large hemp sacks you can use to drag them back here. Just be sure to tire them out a bit beforehand. And if I'd left them, and they'll rip right through the sack with those spiky tails of theirs. Okay. Let us go while we hear the screams of combat. Screams of a combat. Send help. Seriously. I mean... where's the final ether current? Also all the way, okay. So it's... I think all the way up the stairs or maybe below the stairs, back there. Maybe I should have done this quest before all the yelling. There we go. Sack. Sack that boy. Whoa. Whoa. Sure, look at that. It is suddenly a sunny day. What a good day to win back Alamiga. Excuse me, friends, while I do everything except what was asked of me. Actually, not everything. Just, you know, a lot. It's like on top of the pillar or underneath? Seems to be underneath here. Ah, Captain Adair. Lieutenant Dorothy said you might be on your way. Ready to get your boots wet, are you? I should probably begin from the beginning. One of the soldiers we captured during the battle at Castamabania was concealing a map on his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol, but no matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner would not tell us the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of our commanders, and they immediately ordered a search of the marked area. And the problem is that the area is mostly covers the water, and we have found nothing of interest up above. Meaning this secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We were eager indeed to enlist someone with your apparent talent for underwater exploration. I've circled a spot on your map and we'd like you to investigate. That we'd like you, whatever. If it turns out to be something you can bring back, pray do so. Be careful down there. That's into the salt. Whoops it. No, I'm not deep enough. How about here? There we go. I have to use my underwater T-Rex. Yoink. Jeez, so deep. Christ. Anything of interest? An Imperial supply crate found sunk in the waters of ffXIV. This looks like an Imperial material crate. That anyone would bother sinking ordinary supplies, so I say we take a look inside. Nuts, breath, this thing's filled to the brim with gems and jewelry. From what I can tell, they all seem to be of Girabanyan design. In fact, I'd say the collection is of damn near royal quality. The bottom of a lock is not where I'd choose to keep such valuables, so it's safe to assume they were acquired in a less than honest fashion. Our prisoner likely hoped to hide them down there until his stint in the army was over. Rebuilding a country is an expensive job, eh? Alamigos, royal family is no more, but we should return these to our citizens, nonetheless. Thank you for braving those waters, Captain Adair. Pay a report to Lieutenant Dorsey, and I'll see that this crate is transported safely back to headquarters. As he picks a couple of jewels from it. Right, this hellhole of an area. I need to go like this way and then up there. Right, that was near the main gate, so I don't really have to worry about that one. Did he really just dodge my attack? Or was it me that dodged it? Actually, he's on my level, so... the chance of him avoiding my attack shouldn't be too high. There we go. I can go... That's an exit over there, it seems. And they're over there too. Should be an entrance around here somewhere, right? To hazard, I guess. It's either that or this is the thing that I need to go underwater for. The thing is, I saw like an entrance that went this way. Under the water. It's a leech. Like how I said, it's like a good day to go and retake Alamiga. But I'm still gonna have to level up my samurai to level 70. Right. So I saw an entrance this way. At least I hope it is something that will lead me somewhere and isn't just straight up a dead end. It's seriously a dead end. Son of a bitch. How do I get there then? I think I need to go this way. Oh boy. It's fine, it's fine. I'm fine. I just need to remember something being open. Like, I remember there being an area up here. I don't remember if I can reach it now or not. And with that I mean, like, something tells me that I won't be able to reach it from here. I think I'm gonna have to go this way and then upwards. Yeah. Unless... no. Okay. Well, seems like we're gonna have to go to the main gate and then from there. Which means we need to go to the main gate and all the way up here and then all the way back to the main gate. Smiley face. But I do have an idea though. If necessary, I will also just swap to Red Mage, because Red Mage is level 70, so I really need to do something that cannot be done at my level. I hope you're enjoying this nice music. Very much fits this area. Ah, there it is. I was unsure if it was on top of this place or down below. Gimme that stuff. No, shit. It's fine. They'll probably the aggro. Yes. Then, Alphino, what is that you got there? One can only imagine what this bulky package contains. Out of 12, this is the Zona. Ball of Alamego's legendary sword, forged from 2 cursed blades. The sword is a symbol of everything my father fought to achieve. A weapon claimed to be on the Blood Sands. Or claimed on the Blood Sands, and with it fortune and glory. Its flames consumed the unworthy, but by fire was reborn. Well, that he should bequeath it to me now, to carry on his legacy, well, I shall endeavor to deserve it. But I'll be damned if this is his final battle. Once we begin, there will be no respite until it's over. Are you ready, my friends? Very well, brace yourselves. This should be quite a spectacle. Vice Marshal! Vice Marshal! Imperial unit approaching from the north. Aiming to destroy our artillery, are they? How many? Total numbers unconfirmed. At least 1 squadron, but sir, they're wolfmen. For raid Domite? Bloody hell, that's all we need. Call up the Blood Sword. Tell them to make ready. Marshal Terrapin, wait. These wolfmen of whom you speak hail from Doma. They were coerced into fighting for the Empire, spirited away to a foreign land and told that if they disobeyed, the lives of their kin would be forfeit. But their homeland has been liberated. They have no reason to continue serving their Imperial masters. Ere you engage them in battle, I beseech you, grant us a moment to go and attempt to convince them to lay down their arms. Yes. I'd love to gift our enemy more time to prepare, but if there is a chance that this conflict might be avoided, I suppose we must take it. Go then, but be quick. We will, Vice Marshal. With me, Lynn. I've gotten all the ether currents, yeah? Okay. Thought I'd make sure. We will wait here for the Lupin to arrive. Steer yourself, my friend. Though I hope to resolve this without resorting to violence, it would seem wise to prepare for the worst. You are below the recommended level. I don't care. You think I can do this? Hmm? They come, Lynn. They came. You, clear the road. Honorable warriors of Doma, my name is Alphino Leveilleur, and I come before you with news of great import. Silence, boy. You stand upon a battlefield, be gone or be cut down. Doma is free. Lord Hien has returned and driven Yatsu and the Imperials from your lands. We were there, we helped them. There's no need for you to fight for Xenos. Lord Hien is dead, and you're a liar. What could a boy such as you do against Magitech? Throw stones and spit curses? Invoke my lord's name again at your peril. You will suffer no falsehoods. I speak only the truth. Put up your weapons, I beg of you. Let us speak as friends and not shed blood in vain. If your claims were true, we would gladly sheath our blades and embrace as brothers. But since they must surely be false, we would be traitors to accept. Our lives and those of our loved ones forfeit. Words are air. We will prove the truth of your tale of the battlefield or die in dishonor. Alright, buddy. I wonder how this is going to go for me, though, being lower level, kind of. I don't think it's going to be an issue, though. Such power. Well, the House of Leveilleur now? You're no stranger to battle, that much is plain. Hurrah. I am the White, I am Hakura, and I will be your opponent. How about you? Storm of light, storm of light. And he's probably level 70, question mark? Well, there's like an unknown level, so... For the win. I did the wrong attack. Whoopsie. What a Durgan doing? Not right from the moonlight. Is that all you can muster, Aeolians? Just ferocity. Ah, that thing. Freaking tree. It's a tree blocking my view. So be it. Moonstone Carbuncle, come. Let me just go and join you. What does this do? Primal Legend, not increasing damage dealt or reducing damage taken. Yeah, boy. Straight up buff. Oh, I got that. My attempt ruined! Come on. Be in awe of my Hisatsu as he falls to his knees. You fool! You fought with honor and restraint. You could have killed my men, and perhaps even me. But you did not. For this I thank you. Warriors brave and true, I pray you tell us of the battle of Doma's liberation. We should be glad to do so. Lord Hien returned. Such joy this news brings us. But for Lord Corsetto to perish in the keep's collapse, to be taken from us by such treachery, there is no justice. Eyes forward. Eyes forward, soldier. You knew him well. Why, he would not suffer us to mourn with us. He would not suffer us to mourn with so much undone. And so we will not. Duty comes before all. All open shall know of Doma's liberation, and of your part in it. When you breach the gates, we shall turn on the Imperials as one. With fang and claw shall we rip open the throats of our masters. This is the White Swayers. Thank you. When our war is ended, I am certain that your lord will help us to return you all to Doma. What a curious thing, Destiny. To see us meet with a friend of Lord Hien in this distant corner of the world. But we shall not keep you. Your day is not yet done. Come, let us not keep our comrades waiting. We have a nation to liberate. I mean... Damn it. I wanted to go forward and get the quest done. Man, Lynn's eyes are so good. I do not regret for a second that I changed some of Lynn's appearance.
Ah, you are returned. Were your negotiations with the Wolfman successful?
The one they called the White was receptive to our words once we told him of Doma's liberation. They withdrew behind the walls to inform their brethren. If the gods are good, no blood shall be shed between our peoples this day.
Hear, hear. Now, I think it's time we did something about those gates. Thaumaturges, forward! Give me hellfire! Give me Ifrit's bloody inferno! Now give me a Curthan winter! Enough ice and snow to bury a behemoth! All cannons! Fire at will! Let no man say we neglected to knock! Damn that armor! We nearly had it!
Is that...
Bear witness, my Eorzean brothers and sisters! Doma is come to pay her debts!
Lord Hien!
We will deal with the flying machines! Forward, my friends! For freedom and justice!
You heard the man! All cannons resume firing!
We're through. The way is clear.
Really? Well, actually, yeah. No, I'm gonna swap to Red Mage and get this unlocked. Impeccable timing, those Domans. Come, comrades. The enemy's gate is down. Forward. The battle for Alamigo is at hand. All forces have been ordered to advance into the city proper. Lynn Alfino, may I ask you to be part of the first charge? It would be an honor. I will join them, as but another soldier. The command of the flames, I'll leave in your capable hands, Pippin. I don't suppose we could come along too. Lise Arenvald. Nago and the others have told me to go with you, Lynn, to bring Xenos to account for everyone. I'm Alamigan too, in case anyone's forgotten. Our place is in the thick of it, and it doesn't get thicker than where you'll be. Ah. Yes. Let us sally forth then. Together we make for the royal palace. There, to find and strike down Xenos. Quest accepted. And Alamigo is now accessible. However, I can tell you right now that this is something we'll be doing in the next episode. So if you're not interested in any of the side quest stuff, you can just skip forward. But for the remainder of this episode, I will make my way over here and finish up these quests. And then off camera, I will level up my samurai to level 70. And then in the next episode, we are going to do Alamigo and finish off Stormblood. Well, the base story of Stormblood, that is. And then after we are done with that, if we still have any time left, I may do a job quest or two. But I don't think so. Don't think I'm gonna have enough time left. So yeah, I will be doing the job quest after the main story, because I feel like it is only at this point. I find it kind of annoying that is how it worked. I would have appreciated it more had they made it so that you could do the quests at an earlier level. But also, this is the final expansion with job quests, so after this it's going to be role quests instead. However, I do not really know what the timing is of those either, in all honesty. I'll probably continue doing it the way that I have been doing it. Yeah, that seems right to me. I don't even remember how I did it in Heaven's Word. I probably just did them once we reached level 60. Oh well. Inconsistency in my Final Fantasy playthrough? Correct. I am nothing if not inconsistent. For better or for worse. Hello, Spectre boy. The skills that we're going to be missing out on are not really too big. For Samurai and Red Mage for the next content. Or for any job, really, I would say. Well, nah, that would be a lie. In any case, no for Samurai. Actually, I don't even know for Samurai what it is. Let me check. Ah, I see, okay. So it's basically another move that uses your Kinky Gauge to do a bigger damaging attack. Quite simple. Man, it's so quiet in here. Makes sense, you know, because I'm in a place filled to the brim with the fucking dead, but... You just spike noobs. Right, and there's one more. And there we go. go and hand these quests in so I still get the XP, which is honestly the biggest reason why I'm doing it this way. So I can get the XP before going to do another roulette. Welcome back, Captain Adair. Where's the rod to be found? A fortune in stolen jewelry, was it? That explains the prisoner's unwillingness to share. As my agent explained, we will see to it that these valuables are returned to Alamega's coffers. Thank you, Captain Adair. This will go a long way to helping the nation recover from the ravages of war. Even though the amount of XP I get from this is pretty pathetic. But something is better than nothing. The efforts will be felt, adventure. When this land was yet under the yoke of the Empire, my own father lost his life in the fight for freedom. But although our conquerors permitted me to build him a gravestone, they would not allow me to perform his final rites as the teachings of the Fist of Rogger demanded. It was later that I learned how a ghostly apparition was seen floating near his grave. I should have performed the ceremony, but the Empire's laws be damned. Should have had more courage, but was so afraid to die. Ashamed of the cowardice I showed then, I began seeking out other shades and specters to put them to rest. It is a seemingly unending path, and I thank you for walking even a few steps of the way alongside me. The nestling is slain then. I knew I had chosen the right woman for the job. I'm grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. Give our thanks. Alright, so then one more quest. Are you able to capture those yabbies for me? An enormous sack stuffed with ill-tempered yabby. Oh, here's some lively nippers. Best get them in a pen before they tear their way free. It's a good thing they're ill-tempered, huh? Why is that, you ask? Well, just between you and me, we're planning on using the yabbies as a secret weapon to disrupt Imperial military camps. I'd love to see the look on a Guardian officer's face to find one of these beauties running wild in his command tent. Thank you, Lynn. I was growing tired of sewing up the holes in those gigantic sacks. And there we go. So with that, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this episode of just us playing Final Fantasy XIV. And off camera, I will go and level up my samurai to level 70. And the next episode, we are going to go and storm Alameda. Goodbye.